Prix.
Game on!
Well, the friendship has to be laid aside now. Now it's gladiatorial.
Absolutely, yeah. They know each other's game inside out. As you said, practice quite a lot together. They travel to the tournaments. We've been in the same area. Gary's win over Kellett from 4-1 down was pretty impressive, despite the fact he's not currently happy with his game, like you said, outside the top 16, but certainly capable of getting well back in that
125.
When he came through into the PDC, there were those who thought, as the family's watching, but there were those who thought Gary Anderson might have been the one who was going to be the real threat to Phil Taylor to take over as #1, but it never quite happened. He's had his moments when he was playing just brilliantly, but he's not quite been able to build on that.
well, not consistently, but certainly on occasions. But, the reason for that was he was the world #1 in the video at the time when he came over, despite not playing that great in the World Championships over there. Just couldn't seem to get relaxed on the stage, and sometimes play too many mind games with him, this game, for Gary.
He's one of those who plays with the old earplugs in, Gary Anderson. He does have, on occasion, concentration issues, I suppose is a nice way of putting it.
He's certainly got the game.
60.
Now, when he's on his game, he's just brilliant to watch, and when you watch him practice, sometimes you wonder how on earth he ever loses a game.
Yeah, you could say that with a few players, couldn't you? But so many good players now, you can't rest your laurels at any time, otherwise you could be going home pretty quick.
95.
Looking for a place in the semi-finals here. Prize money difference as well. 10,000 for the losing quarter-finalists here. Guaranteed 15 grand if you make it to the semis. Still pitching for that £60,000 first prize.
And a possible move up the rankings as well.
Indeed. Indeed, and both of them going quite well. I mean, they'll both build on this as they move towards the World Championships coming up before too long.
100.
Only a couple of weeks away now, isn't it?
Draw on Monday. Well, Anderson had a great setup to leave 82, but Pikeman even better one to leave tops. 7-7 for Anderson.
68.
Tops then for Pipe with the darts. Gary just shakes his head a little bit ruefully as he's left it on 14. And just one dart required for Pipe, and there you go. One ahead.
Nice little hold of throw. 16 dart leg.
125.
Time to get into the game, but as we saw with quite a lot of the games yesterday, and Andy Hamilton in the previous game, he got off to such a good start and made it hard for his opponent to get back into the game.
Teetotaler Justin Pipe.
140.
And he playfully had a word with me earlier on about my suggestion yesterday that Adrian Lewis and Michael van Gerwen could play 3 legs while he played 1.
He did it with a smile on his face too,
Yeah,
didn't he, John?
he did.
Yeah, that's the way he plays.
He hasn't got any malice in him, has he?
He hasn't, no. That's the way he plays, and he plays it pretty well. He shouldn't be listening to anybody else. He should be playing his own game. That's his style.
100.
I don't think he gave a monkeys about what I thought, to be quite honest. He said he and Claire, his wife, had a chuckle about it.
Yeah. He's got used to it now.
45.
Oh, chance for Pipe here to leave something handy. Scored pretty well in this leg against the throw. And that's a pull to the right. That may cost him a shot at the double here. Good recovery though. Can he pop another one in? He can.
100.
Come out throwing well as Justin. Gary Anderson is back.
There's one in the middle.
Not found the numbers he wanted. Pipe can go 2 up here. This is a great opportunity to take a leg against the darts.
Well, taking the leg's more important than just against the darts because it puts him 2-0 ahead. And the shot is on. 15 for double 16, his normal route. Double 16 for 107. And a 2-0 lead.
Game
Oh,
shot,
great
second
finish
leg.
by Justin Pipe. He's certainly on.
Quality, 2 out of 2.
Game on.
Hello, Spike. Mum's 86. I bet she's watching.
Little 12 dart leg there. 107 finish. 16 and 12, not a bad start.
Very good.
100.
It does happen that sometimes when you get a player playing a little bit slower, despite having a superb average and 16 darts and 12 darts, it maybe sometimes doesn't look as good when somebody does it fast.
Gary Anderson needs a leg, needs to get into this match. We saw that in the previous one, Andy Hamilton capitalised on getting that great start, went to the first break 4-1 ahead.
131.
Well as his opponent played. Gary, by that stage, Andy had got what proved to be an advantage which he was never going to surrender.
97.
Pipe playing very well. And Gary, just a little bit of a shake of the head there. He knows he hasn't quite got into the game yet. And you can't leave it too long. There's a break after 5. You need to make sure you're still in the match after the first break. Even 3-2, he'd take that now, I'm sure.
140.
Big dog lover, Gary Anderson. They into their Bernese mountain dogs. They're huge, great, fluffy things.
60. Just in the
Maybe
required
he needs a bone to chew on to get into this match because he's not scoring well at all. Pipe doesn't even need to go the bull route here. 130.
Well, Anderson's way back. He'll just be setting it up nicely for his next return. The
58.
treble 18, not to be, but he's a long way in front.
Needs to find the red bit, and he does. Oh, just to the right, needs another really. Oh, unlucky there. 3 trebles, but only 1 in the 20.
6 darts then at 72. Starting off on 20s. Another one for double 16. Well, he's 2 out of 2 so far. Is he going to make it 3 out of 3? I tell you what, he's in form here. He's playing a really solid game of darts at the moment, Justin Pipe.
He certainly is. Can't fault him. Anderson. Welcome to the game, Gary. Great match into him to start the leg. Needs to get one on the board.
Big time. I didn't like that 7 very much, but that's a nice recovery.
Pretty good start for Pipe. Good start in this leg for Anderson. He's found it now. 180. Followed by a 140.
Well, this is certainly going to be Gary Anderson's opportunity now to get into the game. Pipe unable to find the trebles he wanted, and looking a little bit more fallible there. The crowd following their every move, of course. Big auditorium filling up, and Anderson starting to hit the numbers.
81.
Later one's okay, actually, because it leaves a straight ton. Especially with Pipe back on 357. 25 was the route he went for. And we've got a bit of time here. Get his first leg on the board, important to do that.
Nice last dart from Pipe. Now Anderson. 100 required.
60.
Got time though.
Oh, tidied up nicely. Just getting his head together. Come on, Gary, he's thinking. Pipe will just continue to throw exactly the same.
60. Gary required.
There's the Pipe clan. 10s for Anderson for the first leg that he's taken. Minimal adjustment. Good mark of that one.
Gary Anderson.
And he'll feel better now for getting into the game. A little bit of a smile on his partner Rachel's face.
Yeah, she's a little bit happier. A wink of the eye from Gary. Respective partners, obviously friends as well. Good friends of mine, Brenda's as well. She'll be a bit torn between who's going to win this one.
Anderson's getting his iron. Looking better now, he's settling into the match.
Yeah, fantastic start from Pipe. 16, 12 and 16. 107 finishing the second leg. If he can go in at 4-1, that'd be a great result.
That's not too shabby. First maximum, boosts his average up towards 107.
Well, he was doing this kind of thing on the floor on the Pro Tour events last year. It was the Floor Tour Player of the Year.
5 of them he won, didn't he?
He did. Also finalists and semis as well. He was a very dangerous player on the floor last year. Just needs to get a bit of that form back. And he's certainly looking pretty good at the moment.
Finishing's been so impressive. 3 out of 3 to this point. They're the workers.
Not doing much work.
Ready to go straight on to wherever they're going tomorrow. Don't have to go to bed, do
60.
they?
Justin, you require 124.
1, 2, 4. Treble 21st. May go for the 16s here. 14 bull should be the shot. Yeah, well, he's hit the treble, so that leaves double 11. Gave him 2 options.
102.
He thought he was on his way to getting that one. Gary Anderson, 161, can be done. Not now. Pipe will return with 22, looking for
93.
that to take a 4-1 advantage into the break, and that would be a really nice situation from his perspective if he were able to just find that double. Oh yes, 4 doubles out of 5 attempts, and they go to the first break. Great friends, and Justin Pipe has a 4-1 lead over Gary.